I am very present and grateful to the never-ending curiosity of the human mind, our thirst for knowledge, our ability to connect old ideas and make them new, and our generosity to share them. I'm in awe of the human spirit and overall very happy to be part of the human race.
I'm so grateful for my physical abilities. Simply just to wake up in the morning and be able to stretch and walk outside or go on a run outside all by myself is something that I really have taken for granted, seeing as if so many people don't have this opportunity due to health conditions and things like that. I'm really trying to take it down to the basics when it comes to gratitude. So going forward, I definitely want to prioritize this.
I'm grateful for my father, his journey, and today having the opportunity of sitting down with him and having a small conversation. It was nice.
Thank you, Ellie. That was all Eric Jorgensen's hard work. It's going to be a very hard act to follow, so maybe I shouldn't even bother trying.
I'm grateful that I'm back on the land, able to walk on the streets. I was able to eat some greasy food today in a long time, past 5 days. Because of seasickness, I hardly was able to eat anything except some juices and some yogurt. That was it.
So I take it you are working on your own book now. How is that going, and what's the topic of this book?
No, I'm not working on a book. I scribble notes to myself. I occasionally tweet. I record things on AirChat. That's about it. Maybe somebody else will assemble something useful out of it, but for me, that's enough. If any book were to arise, well, that would probably be a posthumous anachronism. It doesn't serve any purpose for me, nor do I have any particular message that I want to get out to the world.
I'm grateful for constant forgiveness and the ability to wake up every single day with a new opportunity to do something extraordinary.
I think it's cool that you leave small nuggets of amazing advice around in the world, almost like little chunks of raw material that others can pick up and do what they want with, whether it's assembling a book or creating a song, or just putting it in their mind. So it's a very interesting, unique approach to doing things versus assembling stuff into like a formal book when it doesn't actually need to be.
Obviously, I'm grateful for the magic box over there that makes the room not insanely hot. What a miracle. I also have a heated waterfall in my house. I don't really need that right now. That's fine not being heated. Hercules, what are you grateful for?
Oh, I don't know who these people are.
So for me, I've been really grateful for my brain and my ability to like understand information. And I'm not saying like it's perfect or I'm a genius or anything of that matter. I'm just really grateful that I have the neuroanatomy to do so, and I haven't experienced any major kind of physical trauma to my brain or any kind of accidents or scenarios that would cause that and make that kind of process harder. And that's not to say that people who have are not valid or can't seek gratitude in their own life. It's more so that I'm just glad that I have the means to do so, and really thankful that it doesn't make the content even more complicated than what it actually is, because of maybe the barriers that you would have if you did have physical trauma. And yeah, I can just learn, and I don't know, I just love that.
So I just want to say I'm grateful for being invited to join this app. I think that it's, I'm really surprised by how, I don't know how rewarding it is to be able to speak asynchronously about these really deep issues and be able to finish your thought. I think what's really interesting about asynchronous voice is that you can like I'm the type of person I feel like who really needs to build the momentum of speaking. And now I don't feel rushed. And I can feel rushed, I think, when I'm speaking extemporaneously in front of people, because I want to get to the point. But on this platform, what's interesting is I don't feel that pressure to get to the point. And as a result, I think that the points land more quickly. I think that they land more effectively, because I'm not worried about, losing my train of thought. I'm not worried about saying something the wrong way and getting distracted or getting interrupted or whatever it might be, or reacting to changing my style because I'm reacting to how someone is responding to what I'm saying. I'm responding to what I'm saying. And I think there's something really powerful in that is like, you may not even no one may even be listening to what I'm saying at this point, because I've been recording and talking for a long time. But what I have walking away from this is still the satisfaction that I was able to make my point in my own space, on my own time. And I think that's a really great thing that this product offers. So, in terms of gratitude, open gratitude, I have gratitude for the AirChat team for a really unique, like a really novel, really powerful concept, first of all, and secondly for inviting me, and for like I'm really, like, I think for all of the apps and all of the things that are, that people can do on like there's so many apps. I think this is a really novel idea. I think it's going to be very difficult to scale. I think people, it's, we'll see if it succeeds or not. I'm have a feeling it won't. And so I'm so sorry about that. That makes me sad, because I think this is a really great app. So well done.
Je suis reconnaissant de faire de l'art méditatif et de travailler dans autant de domaines innovants.
I am grateful that I could still take a deep breath of air, that I can look around, that I can hold the people I love, that I can spend time with my beautiful dog, I can spend time with my beautiful mom. I'm grateful that the universe has given me another chance today to live and make an impact. And I'm grateful for the beauty of nature, even though humans tend to have been destroying it for a while now, that we can still go outside and appreciate a nice sky, trees, flowers, and the food that it gives us, and how we can live because of what the world provides to us, and that we would be nothing without this world. So, thank you to the world.
I have all my senses. I'm not sick or injured. My mom and dad and brothers are doing well. Life is good.
I'm grateful for beautiful sunsets. They remind me that there's always beauty in the world.
First up, this is a great idea. Thanks to Stan Chak for making this room. I'm grateful for everything. The love and the pain. Honestly, like, it's all good. I feel like it all is there for a reason. I'm not sure I do believe that, actually. But Gary Vee said it well, like, you could have been a tree. Nothing against trees, but, like, there's so much cool stuff you can do as a human. So I'm very grateful for that.
I have a personal story more in the direction of learning to stay in gratitude and awareness of someone else's struggle, and therefore be courageous enough to stand for them if required be. This stems from a situation which I was facing in 2014. I was standing on a railway station, and there were some Nazis who came by from the other train and threw pebbles at me. There was a guy who was standing around, and he decided to immediately jump in front of me and protect me. I don't know him. I still don't know him. And he got hurt in the process. We were with the police for upcoming 4 hours. And the amount of generosity and courage he showed for me, because I was in a huge fear, I couldn't open my mouth. I couldn't understand what happened and why it happened, what happened, and therefore I was quite frozen. And he was the one who stood up, despite being hurt, said how unfair it was for me to experience what I experienced, how traumatizing it can be, and that it was not my fault. And in those moments, hearing those things has helped me maintain my identity as a person, even though there might be situations where my perspective would be tackled. It has also helped me to pass this act forward for many other immigrants who have faced certain sense of injustice. And I've stood up for them as much as I could understand in those capacities. So thanks to him that today I got that courage.